All right, this one's about my man Bonapart, man. This is about my man Bonapart from DC. Sit back, this is official gangster, so I'm gonna take you on a nice gangster ride. All right.
Keep it going, 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 keep it going. Mecca one, Mecca audio, Mecca one, Mecca audio, Mecca one, Mecca audio, Mecca audio, Mecca audio. I like the way it's going down.
All right, you know what it is. Unique Mecca Audio, man. I'm gonna tell you about my man Bonaparte. My man Bonaparte was down about 17 years at the time, and he was getting ready to go home, you know? Well, not home, but he was getting ready to go to parole. Going to parole makes you feel like you're going home because you got your hopes up and your rally and you feel like you're there. Now, he going to parole in 2 days. He been down 17 years. He been doing real good. No fight, no, no, he ain't get caught for nothing. Because, in the system, you get in an issue with somebody, you call him out as a man and say, yo, let's go in the cell. And you already know, you bring your knife, he bring his knife, you go in the cell, whatever pop off. Now, it was one of his homies was there and wanted to put the knife in another homie. Now, he wanted to stab him and they kept getting in it because dude was faking. Dude was always pump faking. He's always talking crap. He acting like he cut like that, you know what I mean? He kept bluffing, you know what I mean? He was walking by the homie, gritting his teeth, like putting his hands in his pocket like he got a knife and, he just trying to shine. You understand? So now, the homie gave him a call out in the knife. He said, man, he got a knife. Come on, we getting ready to go in my cell. The dude started bluffing. He copping deuces. He didn't want no problems and didn't want the knife. So the homie let it ride. So now when he let it ride, dude comes back and he's still gritting. Still making his face up. He mean mugging. And he's still got his hands in his pocket like he got a joint. You know what I mean? He's faking. He's faking a hard body. You know what I mean? He's really faking hard body, man. So now this dude faking. So while he's sitting here faking like this, right? He winds up getting moved out the unit and he get moved in Bonaparte unit. So now he's in Bonaparte unit and he goes over there and Bonaparte pulls him up and tells him as soon as he comes in, yo, the homie already told me about you. Don't come over here with the faking. Stay away from me. I'm going to stay away from you. I'm going to give you your space because I don't want any parts of you because I'm getting ready to go up for parole. He didn't say he getting ready to go for parole, but that's why he was doing it. Because usually, I corrected that because usually people, when you get ready to go to parole and people know you're going to be paroled or, getting ready to go home, that's when they bring you the problems because now they want to get some of your shine before you go out the door. But Bonaparte chilling, look at him, good young man, great friend, Now, Bonaparte sat there, gave the man the message, and the man still, he stayed away from Bonaparte, but he started going around to other dudes in the unit. We in Florida, so now he going around to Florida dudes, he gritting. He going around Detroit, he gritting. He going around Philly, he gritting. He acting like he cut like that. And dudes go to Bonaparte because they respect Bonaparte, because they know if something happened, with a dude from DC, Bonaparte gonna get involved. So he went and told Bonaparte, yo, your man acting up, man. Talk to your man, so that we don't get in a problem, because we don't want no problems with you, because we know that's your homie. You know what I mean? So Boney go talk to him and tell him, yo, what's up, man? Tone it down a little bit. You got these dudes, da-da-da-da. And he's like, man, F them dudes this, F them dudes that. He acting like he cut like that. So while he doing that, Bonaparte like, yo, just chill. You know what I mean? And he just kept faking. So, it's like, faking is a felony. That's Jules, Cash App on the screen. Faking is a felony. Make sure when you push the Cash App, it says it was created in 2020. There's no number 1 in my last name. But did you hear that? Faking is a felony. This dude was committing felony number 1. He was pump faking with his life. You understand? So while he's sitting there doing it now, the Detroit, the Philly, the Florida car, they wanted to bring him a move. You know what I mean? Everybody wanted to bring this dude a move. But, on the strength of Bonaparte, they fell back. So one of the Florida dudes call him out. So he called him out and he faking again. You know what I mean? So now he comes and he wants to get up on the Bonapart. So he asks Bonapart, hey, Bonapart, let me get down with your ticket. Because Bonapart got a ticket and dude came in and he was like kind of like trying to soft press Bonapart. Meaning he'll play a ticket and he'll come back the next day swearing up and down he won and that Bonapart better pay him. And you know Bonapart didn't pay him nothing. But you know he tried his hand with him. And Bonapart tell him, didn't I tell you to stay away from me? You know what I mean? But now after he got chumped by the dude from Florida in the unit and his real colors came out, he come back now and he come to Bonapart and say, Bonapart, put me down with your joint, man. I'm trying to get, you know, down with your move, you know. So Bonapart said, nah, man, I told you that's not a good look, you know what I mean? I'm not really even going to mess with you. So then Bonapart, you know, this is also around Bonaparte's birthday. So everybody had a birthday card that they was signing, you know what I mean? Everybody was signing a birthday card. We do that in prison. We sign the cards for all the homies. I got some cards with official dudes on it that I already know is going to go in the Smithsonian. You know what I mean? From all races, you know, doing my travels. Where everybody signs the card. So they sign the card, and it gets to this dude that's pump faking, and the dude rips the card, you know, that everybody's signing, you know. So now it gets offensive. So one of the homies stepped to him and said, yo, what are you doing, man? You ain't, because Bonaparte don't know nothing about this yet, because they signing the card to give it to him for a surprise on his birthday. So dude said, what are you doing, man? You ripped that joint on purpose. And he's like, man, you know, I don't really mess with him anyway. You know what I mean? This is what he says about Bonaparte, not knowing he's dealing with a cold killer. So now when he says that, right, they go in the unit. Bonaparte don't know nothing about that yet. Bonaparte on the phone. He talking to his mom and his aunt, you know. And dude just come over there basing on Bonaparte like he trying to check him about the phone, that he waiting on the phone and he need to get off the phone. Like he's doing a Debo phone check, you know. Yo, what's up, Bonaparte? I need the phone, son. You know what I mean? But he ain't say son. He said, I need the phone, Slim. You know what I mean? You in the way, Slim. Come on. Let me get that. And Bonaparte family on the phone. So Bonaparte said, hold up, man. I'm going to deal with you when I get off this phone with my family. And Bonaparte to this day's mother and aunt still remembers this incident. You know what I mean? Because Bonaparte trying to tone it down. His mom on the phone. He don't want his mama to know that he getting ready to put a knife in the dude. So he trying to make it seem smooth. And dude just kept going and going. You know, so when they done, they go in the cell, you know. So before they go in the cell, the dude is sitting there faking again. So Bonaparte said, man, I'm going on parole now, man. I'm going to leave that alone. You know what I mean? He think he had 2 days for parole. He said, I'm going to leave that alone. You know? So the next day, they get up after that. Now, when they get up after that the next day, it's fog. You know, it's fog everywhere. And they had what they call a fog count. Fog count, people usually stay in because they run everything late. So they get a fog count. Bonaparte get up 6 o'clock when the doors pop like he normally do. So when he gets up when the doors pop, he step outside. You know what I mean? When he step outside, dude out there mean mugging and grip. I mean, and Bonaparte look like, man, this dude is gonna make me hurt him. So now, you know, Bonaparte ignore him, and I do say, yo, come here, I'm trying to see you. And he got his hands in his pocket and he's pump faking like he got a joint still, you know, and he telling Bonaparte, come here, I'm trying to see you. Bonaparte like, yo, man, come on, man, go on with that. You know, dude like, nah, I'm putting that knife in you, and he's talking reckless. But the dude Sally tells Bonaparte that, you know, he ain't even got no joint. You know, he just cold faking. You know what I mean? His Sally dimes him out. Say, man, they ain't faking, man. Stop that bull crap. You know you don't want no trouble with Bonaparte. But the dude faking so hard. So when he does that now, everybody seen that in the day room. Everybody see it. And in prison, we dealing with pride and ego. So now everybody don't see this. So now, you know, the police tells the other police, yo, you know, fall back. Because, you know, they like to see us stab each other. They tell them, yo, fall back. You know, within 48 hours, Bonaparte gonna stab the crap out that dude, may even kill him. So we gonna just sit back and get some overtime after these, you know, Nigerians kill each other. You know, this is what you know, they talking amongst each other. So while that's going on now, you know, the next morning, right? You know, well, further on that day, they go and they, you know, everybody moving around the unit, dudes playing cards, they doing what they do, and they carrying on. And, you know, Bonaparte just trying to mind his business. You know, he really, I mean, just trying to mind his business. But this dude just, keep provoking him and provoking him. And Bonaparte don't bother nobody. I know him personally. He don't bother nobody. So out of nowhere, the dude rolls up on Bonaparte and he tell him, yo, I thought you told me when I got in the unit, you gonna stay out my way. This is the way he's saying it to him. You gonna stay out my way. Not we both gonna stay out each other's way. So Bonaparte said, that's it, man. That's the last straw. You know what I mean? That's the last straw. So the next morning, they had another fall count. They had another fall count, and Bonaparte gets up early again. So this time Bonaparte gets up and he slides in the cell, right? He slides in the cell on the dude, and dude's still asleep, right? Can you believe that? All that, and he's still asleep. So Bonaparte puts the sign up in the door. When he puts the sign up in the door, he quietly closed the door and he moves over to him and he puts the knife in him. So as he puts the knife in him and he twists it, the dude, you ain't even gonna believe what he said. Remember, he carrying Bonaparte like like he's a sucker. When Bonaparte put that cold steel in him, he felt that steel up in him. That man actually said, big homie. Now he's big homie. You know what I mean? Gunshots to the rat bastard. Check out how it plays out. So now he's like, big homie, I got a daughter. Why you doing this? I got a daughter. But mind you, he was just talking all this crap. Now he's big homie, and now he's telling him he got a daughter that have sympathy on him. Can you believe this crap? They telling him to be... Stop it, man. He done jumped out there, forced Bonaparte to put the cold steel in him. So Bonaparte said, nah, you're going to get up. He tells him to get up, and, you know what I mean? He snatches him out the bed, and the dude is kicking, trying to keep him away, and, Bonaparte just stabbing him, chugging him. Right? So after he done jugged him up, he done came and got my man, Bonaparte locked up. Bonaparte locked up, and he in the SHU. You know what I mean? The SHU is the special housing unit. If I say the cash app on the screen, y'all get terminology. SHU stands for SHU. You know what I mean? And y'all know what this stands for. Put in the comments for my peoples that already know been here. And you know what this stands for. Put that in the comment. All right? So now, Bonaparte put the knife in. He goes to the hole. The next morning, let's not forget, the next morning, he got parole hearing. So now he walked to the parole hearing from the SHU with handcuffs and shackles instead of from the compound with all his papers to show his accomplishments. He don't even have his property yet. He just got the handcuffs and shackles. So Bonaparte walks in the room and they tells Bonaparte, what you in the hole for? And he said, nah, investigation. And he said, no, we heard you in the hole for fighting. You know what I mean? He said, nah, I didn't get a shot for it. He said, okay, well, I don't care if you got a shot for it or not. You know what I mean? I'm going to give you 5 years more on your time. And Bonaparte said, well, hold up, I don't have no time. What are you talking about? I didn't even get a shot. I didn't even get an incident report. You know what I mean? So he appealed it. And, they had to take the 5 years back off him. So now when they take the 5 years off Bonaparte's sitting there, and next thing you know, they rush him to DHO. He goes to DHO so fast because they're trying to get the parole out of there. All this like in 2 days, but they got to stay over until they finish his hearing. So they rushed him into the DHO. They rushed him in there so fast, they didn't even get a chance to write the shot. So he come back out, and, now they had to postpone it again. And mind you, they had to take the 5 years off that they gave him. So now, they rush, write him a shot, they take him in there, and then, finds him guilty for the shot, So now he goes back in front of parole, and then now he gets the 5-year hit, and he got to go back and do his time. You know what I mean? Now, you see how, let me say this so you understand, because, I like to ride. I like to ride, man. I like to ride, right? So let me check, right? So let me tell you how it goes. So now, Bonaparte lost his date, and the reason why they rushed him so fast in it is because the DC homie turned out to be a rat bastard. A rat bastard. and told the police that it was Bonapart that put the knife in him after he forced Bonapart. He actually told on the bone. He told on the bone. You know? But now the dude is in a hole, and the way the feds work is when you're a victim and you get punished, they wind up sending you to another jail. Back in the days, they used to have what they call the tough man sheet. You know, the tough man sheet is when they come to your cell door and they say, yo, you got stabbed by such and such. You scared to go out or you want us to do this paperwork and transfer you because they ain't trying to do the paperwork. So they say, yo, you want us to try, and they saying this loud so the whole team here. So now, of course, the man got to save face because he can't say, no, I want to be transferred. You know what I mean? So he said, nah, I'm going back out. You know, dude go out. As soon as he hit the compound, dude put the knife in him, damn near kill him, airlift him out of there. He should have stayed in there with his dumb rat ass, but instead he came back out. But, you know, that's the way it works in prison. So now, you know, that's what happened with that. So they winds up transferring, you know, dude. You know, they winds up transferring dude. Hello? Yo. Hello? All right. So that's what it is. So they winds up transferring dudes, so you never see them again, and you know, because they keep them away from you in the prison, and that's what they do in the feds. You know, so if you got any questions, you want to hear some more stories about Bonapart and his adventures, you know, tap in and put it in the comment. But that's my brother. Let's give Bonapart a round of applause. All right, man. Damn it. Calm it down. Yeah, let's go, man. Outro.
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.
Of 26, beat back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, Mecca audio. Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spend a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a raw in uptown. They be horn uptown, Dominican bust down. Now we on the positive, you we got a lot to give. Now he trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend an ear. He started in uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about